Isn't the high cost of operating in Maine mostly due to energy, or is it not? What can Maine do to provide a more reliable supply of energy that is also more cost efficient? And are there any other methods that can be used to encourage businesses in Maine? Mattingly, your response on this issue?
Thank you. I'm not sure that this discussion is, that this issue with Bath Iron Works is really about energy. I think there's a lot of other issues into the losing that contract. But if we want to talk about energy as a part of as part of life, whether you're residents or your business, I mean, we have to have a coherent energy policy, and we don't. The cumulative energy costs for the average resident in Maine, between heating, between gas, between electric, is between $600 and $700 a month. We have 49% higher energy costs than the national average. Now, is that the reason for Bath Iron Works losing that contract? Not on its own. I mean, frankly, in 2015, Forbes magazine said we're the third worst state in the nation to conduct business in. He blames, and the article blames that on one of the highest corporate tax burdens in the nation. So I think that if we're going to talk about being competitive from a business perspective, we need to talk about some other things. We need to talk about the differences between a right-to-work state and where we are today. We need to talk about, and since my opponent mentioned wind power, I happened to print this up earlier, and I just thought this was fascinating, and I know you really can't see it, but this is from the U.S. Department of Energy, and this shows you all these areas in white. You can see that. According to them, these are poor areas for wind. Poor areas, and this is where we're building. This is the areas where they say, yeah, don't build here, but we're going to build there. Now, I do like the idea of the offshore wind farms that have been percolating in development through some grants and through our university systems, and I think those have a lot of promise. But why we're spending, those facilities would not even remotely pay for themselves in the open free market. We have to pump millions of tax dollars into them, and people are getting rich off of our tax dollars for energy systems that do not work at this point in this juncture in our technology. Maybe they will in the future. Today they don't work. This is all boils down into does the state have the proper economic climate to move forward? Yes or no? You can make up your mind.